Ruben Dias, Manchester City is preparing to reach the top at the right time. Ruben Dias has told Manchester City's rivals to forget about winning any trophies this season, as the reigning Premier League and European champions are about to embark on a quest for glory. Despite winning just one match in 6 matches during November and December, City occupies third place in the Premier League, 5 points behind leaders Liverpool, and has a game in hand. 2 wins from 2 games since winning the Club World Cup in Saudi Arabia has helped them make up ground in the title race and, according to Dias, has given the team a renewed focus ahead of the second half of the Premier League campaign. City, as has often been the case in the past, are finding form at the right time as they look to repeat the historic treble FA Cup, Premier League and Champions League from last season. "I think in general we are starting to feel like ourselves again," Dias explained. "After what we did last season, we had to come down to earth and realize the little things that allowed us to do what we did before. We are getting more and more back on track. The moment you relax, the landing comes out of nowhere. There is still a lot of flying to be done, there is a lot of work to be done. February is when the real stuff starts. Obviously you have to put yourself in a position to feel that pressure. But in the end, that's when the real decisions start to be made. If you get to February and you're in a good position in the league and in all the competitions, the big matches will come quickly. I love that feeling of playing under that pressure. If you're going to win something, you're going to be in uncomfortable places and under pressure sometimes. Even if you've won a lot before, it doesn't matter at all because those feelings won't change. If those feelings change, you're not as prepared to win as you should be. As much as you can, you should want to push because it means you're in the right place." Dias' assertion that the second month of the year is when City hit the turbo button has concrete foundations and statistics. In February last year, they beat Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium in the second match of a 25-game unbeaten run in all competitions, which saw them finally lift their third successive title on their way to the famous treble. That unbeaten run began on February 12 and ended on May 28 at Brentford on the final day of the Premier League season in a game that went nowhere for Guardiola's side. In February 2022, City won 5 out of 6 matches and scored 18 goals in this match. In February 2021, they won all 8 matches they played, including wins over Arsenal and Liverpool away from home as part of a massive 28-game unbeaten run. No wonder Dias feels good about life at the club. "I'm very comfortable with myself, I enjoy the club, I enjoy the city, I enjoy my home," the Portuguese defender told City's official podcast. "It was easy to join for football reasons, but it was not easy for me to leave Lisbon, which is my only paradise. Obviously you have to adapt because you lose what was a normal day. If you are happy at work, you will probably be happy in life. I feel really comfortable in Manchester." One thing that makes life and work easier for 26-year-old Dias, who was signed for an initial €68 million from Benfica in 2020, is the presence of Spanish international Rodri in City's squad. Since joining the club from Atletico Madrid in 2019, Rodri has developed into the best midfielder in the world, and it has been statistically proven that City enjoys superior results when he plays. Dias added, "Regarding Rodri, there are a lot of nice words I could say and they would come very easily. He is one of the best players in his position. Normally a regular number 6 is either good with the ball at their feet and not good defensively or vice versa. He's got both qualities. He's one of those players who stands up and stands out when the tough times come. He's there for you. When the times get tough, I know he'll be there for me. He makes the tough look easy. You know when it matters that he'll be there. You don't really know players until you see them when the team is going through a difficult moment. That's when good players are made. I was set up like that. You can't take your eyes off for a moment.